Yes. So बच्चों, again in this video I'm going to continue with the Ohm's law. In the previous lecture I have defined the statement of the Ohm's law, and secondary one equation we got from there with the help of Ohm's law. The relation between Vi and R. The equation was, I hope so you have with you right now, V is equals to IR. So now we need to understand the basic related to this particular equation which is mentioned on the board. Okay beta. Now listen ki what is this equation represents, how we can see with the mirror or with the glass of mathematics. If we see this equation, how this equation looks like. Sir, here the power is 1, here also the power is 1, here also the power is 1. As per that, I can say that, sir, this equation which is written on the board, the equation which is written on the board is a linear equation. Because we know that in the equation when the power of each and every single variable is 1, that equation is defined as a linear equation. ऐसा हम लोगों का तरीका होता है सीखने का. But in actual, if you plot the graph between Vi and R, that graph will be a linear graph. That graph will be the linear graph. Do you remember, bachcho? Look at here. One equation I'm writing here. Y is equals to 2x. Y is equals to 2x. And I'm asking you, first of all, prepare the graph for this equation. Okay, then after resume the video. Once just prepare the graph for 3 coordinates. For how many coordinates? For 3 coordinates. Prepare one graph up to 3 coordinates. Okay, 3 coordinate will be enough to understand. Yes, then after preparing that particular 3 coordinate graph, if you are coming again here, if you will see the graph looks like this. Yes, you are on a straight line graph. When this is the x-axis where and this is the y-axis. If you have plot at x equals to 1, x equals to 2, x equals to 3 coordinates I told you, na? 0, 0, graph will start from 0, 0. At x equal to 1, what is y? Value of y. Sir, x equals to 1, value of y is 2, sir. Yes. X equal to 2, x equal to 2. What is value of y you got? Sir, I think we got here 4. Yes, yeah, no? Yes. If you have put here x equal to 3, then what is the value of y you got? I think you got 6. Yes, yeah, no, beta. This was your graph if you have prepared very properly. Is this graph a linear graph? Yes, sir. It means the equation we can call it as a linear equation. Yes, sir. Because linear equation always have the graph of a linear graph. That's why we can say that the graph, through that particular graph, we can name this equation as a linear equation. Line. Linear means what? If you remember. Line. AR, linear. Okay, bacha. So let me check once video. Now, in this linear equation, if we want to calculate the slope, do you know how to calculate the slope? Generally, we have already studied. Sir, what is slope? Is there any slope in this graph? Yes, sir, we can see the slope in this graph. One more graph I am trying to make here, just wait. In this graph, y-axis, this is the x-axis. Is there any slope in this graph? Is there any slope in this line of the graph? This curve has any slope kya? You will say no slope, sir. It is straight dikh raha hai, isme koi ढलान थोड़ी है, sir. Yes. So what you can say, sir, slope m is equal to 0. Slope generally denoted by m, beta. In mathematics we denote slope with m. Okay. Slope 0. Now what is slope here? Sir, it is very, you can say, infinite slope kya? Yes, sir, infinite slope. This slope is infinite. This is a finite slope, sir. Yes. If you remember, I hope so. If you don't remember, beta, we have studied already in the 9th class. Okay, in every single class. In 9th, I have taught this much very, very well. I hope you have the notes there. Otherwise, no issues. Focus here to understand the concept of slope. जितना ढलान होगा उतना ज़्यादा स्लोप बढ़ते जाएगा क्या? यस सर. स्लोप 0, इंक्रीजिंग, डिक्रीजिंग, अगेन डिक्रीजिंग, 0, इंक्रीजिंग, डिक्रीजिंग, नेगेटिव डायरेक्शन, 0, पॉजिटिव डायरेक्शन. नाउ लुक एट हियर. इज देयर एनी स्लोप? यस सर. सर, व्हाट इज द फॉर्मूला फॉर स्लोप? How we calculate the slope? Change in y-axis divided by change in x-axis. That is a basic definition of slope. We can know y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. x2 minus x1. From here to here, let's calculate slope. What is slope? y2 minus y1. This is y2 point and this is y1 point. So 4 minus 2 upon में x2 minus x1. 2 minus 1 x2 x1 2 minus 1. If we calculate it, we got 2 by 1, that is equal to 2. So what is slope of this particular graph? 2. Wait sir. Sir, here is also 2 kya? Yes. So this 2 is the slope of this equation kya sir? Of this graph kya sir? Of this particular equation's graph, if we plot, what we got the slope? 2 here. You can check any values. Check this value for this value. y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. So what is y2? 6. Here what is y1? 4. 6 minus 4. What is x2? 3. What is x1? 2. What you got? 6 minus 4, 2. 3 minus 2, 1. Again, what we got the slope? 2 only. It means, can I generalize this equation as y is equals to mx? What is m? M is the slope. If I ask you one more equation, for example, beta, just the revision, I am telling you, already you studied very well these things. Y is equal to 4x. If you plot the graph and if you calculate the change in y-axis divided by change in x-axis, what you will get? You will get slope as a 4. So in general, this is one equation of maths beta, y is equals to mx. You should remember it very, very well, where y and x are variables and this m is a constant or coefficient of x, and this coefficient is equivalent to slope of the particular graph. I hope you should understand these things very, very well beta, first of all. Then after, try to understand this graph now, this equation. In this equation, what was constant? Try to revise, try to remember. Sir, r was constant. And what is variable? Sir, v and I were variable. We are changing v, we got change in I. जितना हम v में बदलते थे उतना हमें I में बदलना मिलता था. Yes या no बेटा? Yes sir, exactly this was the case sir. I hope you know that. So it means this equation looks like this क्या? Yes sir. What is constant here instead of 2? Sir, r. So if we plot the graph v versus r graph, v versus I graph, if we plot the graph between v and I, what we got? Sir, we will get a linear equation, linear graph. Why linear graph only? Because sir, this equation is linear. If you want to plot the graph, you can plot the graph as per your wish also beta, by putting some values. But yes, we can directly put this graph because we know that sir, this graph represents the linear equation. V is equal to IR is our linear equation, and we know that, and if we plot the graph, we'll get a linear line only. And what is slope of this graph now? Sir, what is slope? Constant here, R. So what is slope? Slope is equals to R. When this V is here and I is here. V versus I graph, slope will give us the value of R resistance. So always remember V versus I graph very, very well. What is the calculation of slope will gives us resistance when you plot the graph V versus I. You can also look this equation very well. Hope so you will look it here. V is equal to IR. Can I take I here? Yes. V upon my I is equals to what? R. Change in voltage upon my change in current is equals to what we'll get beta? Resistance only kya? Yes sir. So V versus I graph, V by I is equal to R. So we can say that V versus I graph slope will gives us the value of R. This formula you should remember very well beta for calculation of slope. Because I don't want to much detail, go into much detail because this is already discussed in the previous mathematics class. Now the question arises, sir, if I put here I and V here, means what? I am interchanging I with V and V with I, then sir slope still remains R kya? Let's check it out. If I make one graph, simple sa graph, I here and V axis here. Now then tell me the value of slope. Sir, change in current upon my change in voltage. So it means this time I upon my V we should require. Can we get I upon V with the help of this equation beta? क्या हमें मिल सकता है I upon V इस equation? Yes sir, इसको reciprocal कर दो सर इस equation को. क्या कर दो इसको? Reciprocal. If we reciprocal it, if I do the reciprocal of this equation, means what we'll get? I by V. And if I reciprocal this side also will be reciprocal. So what you will get? 1 by R. So change in current upon my change in voltage, this graph slope will be equals to 1 by r. If I place here I, if I place here V. If here I, V and here I, then slope is r. If we interchange, the slope will get reciprocal. Remember this concept very, very well. Okay, beta. Similarly, you can understand here, if y is equals to 2x, then what is y by x value you got? Sir, 2. And what is x by y? सर आई विल गेट 1 by 2. रेसिप्रोकल करना पड़ेगा ना, इसको रेसिप्रोकल किया तो इसको भी रेसिप्रोकल करना पड़ेगा. तो इन दोनों को अल्टरनेट, देन स्लोप विल गेट रेसिप्रोकल. V versus I graph slope R and I versus V graph slope 1 by R. You should remember it properly, beta. This is the main, you can say, conclusion out of this particular graphical explanation. I hope this thing is clear to you very well. But one thing I know that some of you might feeling the problem here. You should work on this particular slope calculation once again, beta. Okay, if you have any kind of hesitation here, but still I have explained here this formula. This formula I think so you have with you. Okay, still if you are facing any problem, just calculate it all the possible values, plot here very properly and try to calculate. You will get the values very well. Acha, one more thing I want to ask you. What is slope at this point and this point? Same slope or different? सर तीनों जगह पे ढलान एक जैसी है, अलग अलग है. तो सर यहाँ के ढलान अलग थोड़ी. सर ये तो सेम ढलान है, बिल्कुल सेम लाइन है. एग्जैक्टली. तो स्लोप इज कांस्टेंट क्या ओवर दिस लाइन? यस. सिमिलरली स्लोप इज कांस्टेंट क्या? यस. बेसिकली सर रेजिस्टेंस इज ऑलवेज कांस्टेंट, सो स्लोप इज ऑलवेज कांस्टेंट इन V वर्सेस I ग्राफ. क्या इन द केस ऑफ ओम्स लॉ, ओमिक सर्किट? यस सर. एज पर द ओमिक सर्किट या ओम्स लॉ, व्हाट इज रेजिस्टेंस? Sir, resistance is always constant as per the Ohm's law. Whenever all the physical conditions are constant, the current flow through the circuit is directly proportional to the potential difference applied. This statement already explained in your class. And when all the physical conditions are constant, means resistance is constant. Kya? Yes sir. Because resistance basically depends on what? Physical conditions only. Length, area, temperature, on all the things. This resistance depends. And if these things are constant, then resistance is constant. Then only this graph is possible. But sir, let's take कि ऐसा हो कि सर वहां पर फिजिकल कंडीशंस कांस्टेंट नहीं होगी. If the physical conditions are not constant, then sir, what will happen? Sir, then we know that resistance is not a constant quantity now. Resistance will become variable quantity. If resistance is variable, then that particular condition is a non-ohmic condition. Kya? Yes sir. As per the Ohm's law, resistance is a constant. But if in case physical conditions are changing, then sir, Ohm's law will possible, we can apply their Ohm's law. I will say don't apply their Ohm's law. Ohm's law is only applicable when the physical conditions are constant. Is that clear? In that case, that this graph will not be linear graph. This graph will become a non-linear graph. Why so? This graph will become non-linear when what? For non-ohmic circuit. When Ohm's law will fail, linearity will disturb. And this is for ohmic circuit. Ohmic circuit बोले तो क्या? Ohmic means what? When all physical conditions are constant. Non-ohmic means what? When all physical conditions are not constant. This graph will looks like this then. ओके, रेजिस्टेंस विल चेंज. क्या स्लोप कंटिन्यूसली बदल रहे हैं क्या इसका? हाँ सर, इसमें ढलान यहाँ पर तो जीरो दिख रही है, यहाँ पर धीरे धीरे सर ढलान बढ़ते जा रही है. स्लोप इज गेटिंग इंक्रीज्ड. इफ स्लोप इज कंटिन्यूसली वेरिएबल मींस रेजिस्टेंस इज वेरिएबल. यस. इफ रेजिस्टेंस इज वेरिएबल, इट इज अ नॉन ओमिक सर्किट. यस. एंड स्लोप इज ऑल्सो विल बी वेरिएबल. क्या? यस सर. स्लोप इसका वेरी करेगा ना. फिर तो स्लोप कांस्टेंट कब होगा? जब रेजिस्टेंस कांस्टेंट होगा. रेजिस्टेंस कांस्टेंट है तो स्लोप कांस्टेंट ही नहीं है. सिंपल सी बात है. आई होप यू गॉट द पॉइंट बेटा. Okay, this is the explanation related to Ohm's law, related to graph also. These two graphs, this graph are generally, I think so, in syllabus or not, it doesn't matter, but yes, we should notice this condition कि Ohm's law क्या होता है, ohmic condition क्या होती है, ohmic circuit क्या होता है. Ohmic circuit follows the Ohm's law and the graph between V and I will be linear. And let's make it the point here very clear to you so that you can put in your notes copy also. Some points related to graph, points related to observation of graph. Observation. Let's write the observation everybody else properly in your copy. First observation, V versus I graph. In the V versus I graph, very first observation what? So slope will give us the resistance value. Slope will provide slope calculation is equivalent to, we can say, slope calculation is equivalent to resistance calculation, is equivalent to resistance calculation. I hope you can see that part properly. Correct? Yes, I hope so. There is no any issue right now. Wait. Yes, this part is also visible. Yes, is equivalent to resistance calculation. Resistance spelling you can know very well. You can write, yes, resistance calculation. Second thing, graph will be linear. Graph is linear when circuit follows Ohm's law. When circuit follows Ohm's law. Second, graph is non-linear for non-ohmic circuit. What do you mean by ohmic? This is third point. This is again the fourth point. Non-ohmic means when physical conditions are not constant. When physical conditions are variable. When physical conditions are variable. Okay. Next point. V versus I, then slope is equal to R. And sixth point, I versus V graph, then slope is equals to 1 by R. Okay, bache. This thing you should understand very, very properly. So I hope you have maintained these points very, very well. ठीक है अच्छे. This is a variable written over here. Variable. Okay. So now in the next video we are going to understand some circuit. We are going to solve, how to find the value of current, voltage and resistance in a given circuits with the help of some different numericals problem. So up to this, please complete this your notes of the Ohm's law very, very properly, and also update to your class teacher. If you have any doubt, you can update to them. Okay, so I will got your queries, and please complete your notes, maintain your notes on time. बिल्कुल exactly time पे चाहिए बच्चों. Okay, thank you.